All right, everyone. You know the song, you know the anthem, but do you know the story behind it? Today, we have a true icon on Pop Crime TV's The Outlier Podcast, the legendary Gloria Gaynor. For over 5 decades, her music has been a beacon of strength, empowerment, and survival. Now, there is an upcoming movie about Gloria's life, and it's going to be premiering on Lifetime on February 8th. That's this Saturday night, and it's called Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive. And directly after that, they're going to be playing the documentary that was made about her life, which is based on her memoir, and that first came out in 2023. But I haven't seen either of these films, so I am very excited, especially after speaking to Gloria. And there was a lot that I just did not know about her. She had a really difficult journey growing up without a father. She suffered from childhood SA. She fell, had a horrible fall that left her with a debilitating spinal cord injury. And, she dealt with the early death of her mother, a not so great marriage, but through it all, Gloria Gaynor has persevered. Now, I only have one embarrassing moment in this interview. And I don't even know. Okay, I always do research, but I thought I knew enough here, and I love that song, I Never Can Say Goodbye. Yeah, I'm not going to sing it, I did just sing it. But yeah, I love that song, Never Can Say Goodbye. And for whatever reason, I always thought that the Jackson 5 covered that song, and it was a Gloria Gaynor original, but actually it was the other way around. It was a Jackson 5 song, and Gloria loved it so much that she covered it. So she corrects me there, and I'm just like, ugh, I feel like an idiot. But no, she was so nice. And she tells me some really just fun behind the scenes stories. So without further ado, here's my interview with the legendary Gloria Gaynor, and then I will close us out.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. I am so honored to speak with you right now.
Oh, thank you. It's nice to hear.
I am so excited for the Lifetime movie to drop this Saturday. I'm excited to watch the documentary right after. But before all of that, you wrote a memoir, I Will Survive the book. How did writing that book help you process your journey, Gloria?
Well, it was great. It helped me to recognize some things about myself, because when you don't often sit and ponder who am I and where am I going and what am I doing and what so my life. So it gave me an opportunity to do that and to set some things straight and kind of honed my path, so to speak. And so it was good. It was good, reflective.
Yeah, definitely. And when you recorded these songs like I Will Survive and Never Can Say Goodbye, which I love, did you anticipate what they would become in pop culture?
Well, I chose both of those songs because of the public that I served, that I sang to, and I believed with both of them that they would be well received, especially I Will Survive, because that was going to be personal for everybody.
You've been performing for over 50 years. You are, like I said, you are an icon, a musical legacy. Do you ever just look back at your life and say, damn, I did it?
I look back at my life and say, I made it.
God, you should just be so proud of yourself.
Well, I'm pleased with my path. There's always things that you look back and know and believe in you could have done differently and could have made your path straighter. I always say if you're going from New York to Florida, you don't need to go by way of California. But we often do. We almost always do.
Yes, totally. Obviously the song I Will Survive is, a song about resilience, but you've said you truly only understood its meaning at the age of 65. So what changed when you were 65?
Well, I was nearing my divorce, going through my divorce, and just recognizing that I didn't need to make a lot of the mistakes that I made. I didn't need to make a lot of the choices that I made because they weren't for my good. A lot of them were not for my good. They were for the preservation of my marriage that wasn't being preserved anyway. It was a farce.
Right. Right. And you've talked about these hardships that you experienced as a child, as a teen, and clearly into adulthood with your marriage. What advice do you have for people that are going through stuff that's similar to that?
That you really, I believe you should seek help from, like, I finally went to a Christian counselor who helped me through a lot of things. Helped me to see myself, just look at myself. They didn't tell me anything, which they don't anyway. They just help you to look and see things more clearly. And she did that. So I advise people to get help. You know,
Right.
Don't be ashamed to get help. Don't be ashamed to. I mean, if you're floundering, then you need to get help instead of just being in there floundering. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's really important. And it's so true because there sometimes can be stigma around getting help and seeking,
Exactly.
right? And it shouldn't be that way. It's so crazy. It should not be that way. By the way, I just pinched myself that I'm having this conversation right now with Gloria Gaynor. It's seriously surreal. Obviously, everybody loves I Will Survive, but I mean, Never Can Say Goodbye is truly my favorite. I loved when the Jackson 5 covered that too.
Well, actually, I sang his song.
Wait, really?
It was his first, yeah. Because I even remember being in the studio and recording it, and the producer saying, "Look, let's cut the session. You need to go home and stop trying to sound like Michael Jackson."
Did you feel like you were?
No, I didn't. I mean, I admired him, and I admired his arrangement of the song. That's the reason why we recorded it, is because my band and I were performing it in our show and getting great response from it with our arrangement, which was completely different from theirs. And so I didn't think that I was copying him, but apparently the producer was hearing something I wasn't hearing. And so he made so I really enjoyed and admired Michael and his arrangement and all of that.
Yes. No. Oh my gosh. I feel like such a dummy. Let's just pretend I never said that. I always thought they covered yours. I think of that as your song, which is kind of amazing in itself.
I said it was probably before you were even born.
It was, but I subscribed to your YouTube channel, so I watched a lot of your music videos, and like I said, that one in particular, I love. You've got this beautiful red sequin dress on, and you just look gorgeous. You love what you do, and that just comes through. And I think that it's so admirable, Gloria, truly.
Thank you. By the way, I made that dress.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I used to make all of my stage clothes.
Wait, how did you even have time for that?
Well, I did. I made time.
No, my last question for you, because I know I don't have that much time. What is one thing that you want people to know about Gloria Gaynor? One thing you want people to remember about you?
One thing I want people to remember about me. That my challenges in life and my victories, my challenges have been met with my faith, and my victories have been because of my faith.
Yes. I love that. And people can watch the Lifetime movie of your life, followed by a documentary this Saturday night on Lifetime. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. And that's February 8th. It's 8 p.m. Eastern, but check your local listings. Yeah, just in case. And Gloria Gaynor, this has been so incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's my great pleasure. You have a wonderful day.
That was so fun. Gloria Gaynor. I love how we just laughed at certain times. That was pretty surreal. And look, she probably was laughing at me, not with me. No, I'm just kidding. She was so lovely. I really did have to pinch myself, by the way. But just one little correction. The movie on Lifetime, it actually starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, not 8 p.m. But again, check your local listings. And man, what a trip. I am just so grateful that I had a chance to interview her. I really, really think that she is so inspiring. And I actually ordered her memoir as well because there is just so much that I did not know about her. I didn't know how tough her life was. I really didn't. I mean, I guess I should have because her most famous song is I Will Survive. But yeah, you learn something new every day. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. If you're listening on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you're listening other audio places, don't forget to leave me a review. I would so love that. All right, guys. I'm Lauren Conlin. Thanks for listening.